Hello and welcome to the Greek Afternoon News. My name is Nicole and I will be your announcer. Do you know about present-time Greece? Well, let me tell you a little more about Greece. Greece is a wonderful country that has a lot of history behind it. This newspaper will inform you on all the fantastic news that is happening as you read. You will be learning about sports, entertainment, travel and leisure, world news, editorials, and finally, arts. This newspaper will also provide lots and lots of pictures. Are you tired of sitting at home all alone? Check out the Travel and Leisures page for more information. Wondering what's happening in sports? Check out the sports page. Also, looking for a hobby? Check out the arts page. So, this newspaper is helpful if you're bored, curious, or even just tired. That's all I have for you today. Now on to Allison with arts.
Thank you, Nicole. Hello, my name is Allison, and I'm here to talk about arts. What art is clothing? Women everywhere make their families clothing. Are you a woman at home who is bored of what you wear? Then making clothing is a great solution. Use blankets, cloth, or wool to create amazing clothing. But wait, to make great clothing you need to know what today's styles are. Today's styles are tunics. Since it's very hot outside here, you can use less fabric to stay cool. If you want something fabulous to wear on your head, then you can wear olive branches or a laurel wreath. If you didn't learn how to sew, then you could buy clothing at the shopping space in the city. Now on to Brian, Rylan, and Rohan for sports.
Welcome back to another segment of Greek News. We have breaking news that they have just released what Olympic sports are being hosted this year. Now over to Brian for that information.
Thank you, Rylan. They have just released all the sports and they are right here behind me now. This is what we will be playing this year: wrestling, chariot racing, running, javelin throwing, and medal frisbee. Now switching to Rohan with the information about our most common sport.
Running is the most common played sport with thousands of men competing, but only 3 will win, racing for bronze, silver, gold. Thank you for cheering in Greek sports.
Now for editorials with Lily and Isha.
Thank you, Rylan. Now on to the editorials. We have received many questions. This question is for Athena from Aries. It reads,
Dear Athena, I heard that there is a new empire being built by Emperor Constantine called Origino Constantini Imperatus. Is this true? I heard this from the talk in the local villages, though they say it's coming out in a couple of decades. Aries.
This is what Athena responded with.
Aries. Yes, this is true. I heard it from the emperor himself, though I'm not sure how the villagers knew him. He is planning on building and opening the empire in around 5 decades. Athena.
Now that's an interesting question, don't you think? I wonder how long he'll rule and how long it'll last.
This next question is from Anonymous. They asked,
What is the charioteer of Delphi? And I was also wondering, what part of Greece is the Eregium in, and what was it?
This is what the response was.
The Eregium is located in the north side of Acropolis of Athens. It was built around 421 BCE, and it is dedicated to both Athena and Poseidon, and honors the legendary king Erechtheus. The charioteer of Delphi is a well-known statue. The sculpture represents the driver of a chariot race when he presents his chariot and horses to the crowd.
That's all the questions we have for today. Thank you for joining us. And now on to entertainment.
Thank you, Lily and Isha. Now into Greek entertainment. First, we will begin with the festival honoring our god. A god Darius is honored with a festival called the city of Darius. In Athens, during this festival, men perform songs to welcome Darius. Athens men follow these theatrical traditions during the festival. The actors, directors, and dramatics in the plays.
Only 3 actors are allowed to perform in each play. Later, few non-speaking roles are allowed to perform on stage. Due to the limit number of actors allowed on stage, the chorus evolves into a very active part of Greek theater. Now on to Derica and Taylor with Travel and Leisure.
Hi, this is Derica, and I'm going to be talking to you about one of the places you can visit in Greece. Imagine you are about to enter the Orthodox Church. You see beautiful chandeliers, detailed pictures of Jesus and his disciples, and nicely carved pews. And by the way, a pew is a very long chair you can sit in. Doesn't that sound awesome?
Yes, Jerica, that does sound awesome. But I heard about a newly built place, the Temple of Zeus. The Temple of Zeus has a statue of our beloved god, Zeus. The statue is 40 feet tall. You can go there if you like to see amazing statues, or you can go if you want to learn about our gods.
40 feet? Wow. What if that sounds boring to some people? Is there somewhere sporty I can visit?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. The Olympics, every 4 years, are being celebrated this year. But if you can't make it this year, then you can visit some of the beautiful temples and statues. There's also a theater. Unfortunately, if you are a woman, you cannot go to the theater. Instead, you can stay at home.
Now, on to World News with Fred.
Hi, my name is Fred. I will be informing you on the world news. Anyway, let's get started. Sparta versus Athens and governmental facts. And the truth is, there is no more actual government of Greece. We are an independent unit. Though in the future, we will most likely have more of them. Most actions come from our kings and queens. Since there is no government, we have our kings and queens and gods and goddesses. They are our lives. They are the way we live and think. We worship them with our hearts, not to be desperate. Mostly, our lives follow theirs. Then, there is the Golden Age. In the century of Athens is the city-state in the time from 480 BC through 404 BC. This is the period of Athenian political hegemony, and the economic growth and cultural flourishment, formerly known as the Golden Age of Athens. The two rivals of Greece that make the most noise and give us the most traditions are Athens and Sparta. They are close together on the map, yet far apart in what they value as how they live their lives. One of the main ways they are similar was in the form of government. Both Athens and Sparta have an assembly, whose members are elected by the people. Sparta was ruled by 2 kings, who ruled until they died and were forced out of office. Athens is ruled by archons, who were elected annually. Thus, because both parts of Athens' government had leaders who were elected, Athens has been the birthplace of democracy. Now back to Nicole.
Thank you so much for watching and listening. I hope you enjoyed the Greek Afternoon News. We will see you next time. Goodbye.